Our free throw shooting late game was the difference, and we made our free throws, and that's you got to win tight ball games. And in this league, you got to make free throws. You got to handle the ball. And I thought we handled the ball pretty well down the stretch too.
Frank, with what you guys have gone through at end of game situations, what's to say that down 5 with 39 seconds left, your kids didn't?
Yeah, I thought that's we've been in 4. Well, we've been in a lot of league games. We lost 4, but obviously I think that's the flip side of that is looking at those games being a positive for today and helping us execute a lot better because we've been in those situations. But our execution was outstanding down late in the game when you were coming from behind.
Frank, you talked a lot about Rion growing up and seeing. Just talk about that. Those cuts and points there at the end of the regulation.
Well, we ran a play for him at the end. Obviously, I thought they would feel like we were running for Malcolm. And I think they caught him a little bit, but he rose right up, and then he went to the line and made 3 free throws. But the things that Rion does for our team, I think he's going to be, and he's an outstanding scorer. Eventually, he's going to be a great scorer, but he's a really good defender. He's scrappy, he's tough. He had 8 boards the other day, and I don't know what he did today, rebounding 3 boards, but he's just coming. He's getting better and better.
Frank, talk about Adrian Thomas and the lift he gave you offensively. He was really your only scorer for a while when you were struggling. He gets a career high as a 6-year guy and really kind of carried you for large stretches offensively.
He did, and that's expectation for a 6-year guy to have a game like that. And we've been waiting for one of those. But the other thing, you look at Adrian, he had 10 boards, which is a career high. And we've been stressing that with Adrian, he can do more. And I'm really happy for him because he's had some adversity other than what's on the basketball court in terms of playing, missing 2 years, and it's great for him to have a game like that in his career.
Coach, 20 points after the first half. What did you tell the team in the locker room at halftime?
Just keep fighting. I thought we were defending, and we had some good looks. We just didn't make them, and thought we were stressing a little bit. I mean, they were letting the game go a little bit from a physicality standpoint, and then all of a sudden it kind of flipped a little bit big game. But I thought our guys handled that well too.
Ryan, what was going through your mind at the free throw line?
Could you move the mic, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Just to be honest, the first thing I said is, Lord, let me hit these. So I just went up there. Every time I hit one, I said, thank you, God. Got to the next one, thank you, God. So that was the only thing going through my mind.
Rion, did Coach tell you anything after they tried to ice you after that second free throw? Did you guys say anything to the huddle? Did you tell him?
I told him he's gonna make it.
So
Have you been in that position before having to shoot 3 a game quite like this?
actually, I did a lot in high school. So, it wasn't really nothing. Same routine, go up there and pray to God.
Adrian, what was the feeling from you guys' standpoint with the freshmen up there shooting free throws like that?
Oh, I was confident. He's a good free throw shooter. Shoot a lot of free throws, so I just know he's gonna hit. So, and if he didn't, we were gonna get a stop. So it was gonna happen. Well, we had no time, but he was gonna hit the free throw.
Frank, Adrian, to hang on the other night, to win today the way you guys did, do you get a sense that this team might have turned the corner now?
Hopefully. I just think every game is a different game, and as long as we keep fighting, I think good things are going to happen to us. And I know sometimes the luck doesn't go our way with backboard threes going in and stuff, but we just keep fighting. Good things are going to happen. And you can see we came down. We was down 5 with 40 seconds left, and we came back.
Frank, I guess I heard on the radio you had a few guys that were sick. Malcolm, Ryan, a couple guys that were battling the flu. Is that right?
Yeah, Durant and Malcolm both had the flu bug. Malcolm didn't do anything yesterday. He was under the weather. Garris was under the weather. And then, Reggie was in the booth. Reggie didn't practice yesterday either, so he's got some stuff on his foot. But those guys found a way to play and give us enough to win a game.
Coach, is the next hurdle going out the road and win?
Yeah, no question. We got to get ourselves right to go on the road and compete and win a game. We got to win a game.
Frank, what goes through your mind when the other team's going up there and just missing free throws like that? I imagine that may have happened to both your teams at some point. But.
Well, I don't know that I knew they missed that many. We just kept playing the game out. Obviously, they missed some free throws, and I think they're a pretty good free throw shooting team. We didn't want to foul Farrakhan late in the game. We didn't want to, and he made those 2. But I just wanted our guys to continue to play. Just continue to play the game out.
No, Eric started it, and did he tweak his ankle again or something?
No,
Earlier?
I don't think so.
How critical is this when, you know, late stretch coming up?
Well, yeah, in league play, you want to protect your home court. If you got any shot at postseason, I think that's our goal, is to try to get to postseason. So we're going to keep, you know, this is an important game and head in that direction because it's protecting our home court.
Frank, was it the plan to play Reggie 34?
Play 34 minutes, good lord. That's awesome. Maybe he lost a couple pounds today.
Adrian, talk a little about, you know, with Malcolm and Durant struggling, do you feel like you need to step up and make some points?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I felt like when I was on the bench, I could tell, I don't think we scored the first 4 minutes or something like that. I could tell it was like in a funk. We had 2 points in the first 8 minutes or something like that. So I was looking at like, yeah, someone got to get it going. And I know once, if I got it going or Durant got it going, I know it's going to start flowing. I know how our team is. I know how our confidence is. So, yeah.
Coach talked about the rebound effort, you know, the other aspect of it. Just talk about stepping up in that capacity.
To tell you the truth, I didn't notice I had 10 until I looked at the paper, but it might be, I don't know, but I guess I was boxing out. And I mean, I always box out, but I never really go get the ball. Just today I went to go get the ball, so made it happen.
Adrian, given the way they play a lot of games in the 50s, 60s, that sort of thing. Did you expect
I expected it to be tight, but I mean, I thought we was gonna open it up, but I don't think we ever did. But I know they beat Clemson by 2, and it was like 47. Yeah, something real tight. So yeah, I mean they're great, probably the best defensive team to me, in my book, and then on Florida State. But I don't know, they're real scrappy. They're small, but they're real scrappy. They play hard.
Hey Frank, you guys are 2-0 now, I guess, with Jack sitting across from the bench. Is that going to be required now?
No, I think he's got to leave tomorrow. It's amazing, though, he can't sit in the stands. He asked for those, seats on the floor. He's too good for the stands now.
Anything else?
What do you see Ryan's future role emerging now? I mean, obviously he's getting more time now, but I mean, how do you see his role continuing to emerge?
I think I think Rion has a lot of talent. He has a lot of ability, and the more he gets playing time, more confidence he gets, he's going to be he can score the ball. And I think Ryan's more than just a shooter, but I think he can be a complete player because I think he has some ability to play D. He's playing more D than he's ever played in high school, but he has that ability to do that, and I think he's just a good all-around player.
Frank, are you of the mindset that freshmen aren't freshmen anymore when they get to this point and involved in so many ways?
Yeah, once they get their feet wet, they start to play a couple of league games. I think he's moved past that, and we need to, like we had confidence in Rion that late game running to play for him. I think he's getting better, and he's practicing really, really hard, and he's earned it.
Frank, I got to ask you about overtime now, the significance of coming from 5 down late, getting it into OT, and that's a streak you might not be aware of. The club had lost 8 consecutive games in overtime. Just the significance of that whole thing.
Well, obviously, once you do it, the team sees you can do it, and you never feel like you're out of the game. And that's the growth you want to see with your team. Then we'll keep fighting to the end. Okay, thank you guys.